It's spring in northern Michigan. Oh, geez, look at that hummingbird. Just attacked by a hummingbird. Let me see if I can get a picture of him. He's sitting. Oh, here he comes again. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, there must be you must have a nest here. I better keep moving. Anyway, it's spring in northeast Michigan, and oh, jeez, he came at me again. He must have, oh my God. I went out for a walk in the woods about a week ago, and I found quite a few black morels, but it's been colder since then. Had a few days of warm and then several days of cold weather, but it's rained quite a bit, so I'm hoping I find some today. So let's take a look. I'll show you the terrain we're in, kind of a combination of popple and young maple trees, with a lot of down trees as well. But I found them good right in this area, so we'll have another look today, see what we find. Well, I was walking along and I noticed this, well, it's a large down tree, but it's got a lot of moss on it. And I spotted these beefsteaks here, so I thought, well, that's a good sign. You know, there's still some fungus growing, so I looked down a little farther, and sure enough, that'll be my first black morel of the day, and it looks relatively new, so that's a good sign. Well, I walked up the hill here. I only found very few, and those I found were old, but now when I'm approaching the top of the hill, I found quite a few fresh ones. So there's one that's sort of shaped different, but we'll pick that one. Somewhere in here. There's one right there coming up, and there are several up on the hill up that way, so maybe we're going to start getting into them now. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, actually there's another one right next to it. Didn't see that one. Now what I'm assuming is, you can see that these aren't peaked like a normal morel is. And my guess would be that, you know, they started growing when the warm weather came, and then when it got cold, their growth abruptly stopped, so they got kind of short and fat and stubby instead of tall and slender. That's my assumption. I don't know that for a fact, but we'll see. Let's get this one. That one's a nice one. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Well, they seem to be coming up pretty good, up closer to the top of the hill here. Let me show you a few really nice ones I've spotted. This one here looks like I'm in the sun here, but that's a nice one. There's another one somewhere right here. That's a nice one. And then this one over here is just absolutely huge. Black morels typically don't get that large. And there's my knife. Morel's huge. Really nice. And there's some more up that way too. And I'll just walk up there with the camera on so you can get a feel for it. Another real nice one here. Beauty. Let's see if there's any more in here. You know, they grow in groups, so when you find one, you've got to really check and double check that area. So let me just circle around here and see. Oh, there's one right there. Missed him earlier. That's a nice one. You probably see some on the screen that I don't see here live, but that's to be expected, I guess. I'll throw that one in the pile. Oh, there's one more. Now this one is pretty well hidden. It's under this little leaf here. Alright, let me clean these off and we'll keep moving. Well, I picked up my stick from this last spot and just getting ready to move on, and I glanced over to my left, and I'll tell you, you never want to move too quickly when you're morel picking. Let me show you what was just 10 feet to the left of me here. What I'll do is I'll just put my stick up on the tree here, mark my spot, and let's see what's here. Literally within 10 feet of where I took the last video. There's two. There's one here. There's one here. There's one there. I know there's another couple here, but I can't see. Oh, here they are. Or here's some. There's one right here. I know I missed a few. I'll go down here and get another different point of view on that hillside. So I know there's some more up in here. Just not seeing them though. I had seen them before I started the camera. There's one right there. Somewhere right in here. There's one. Okay, so there were 6, 7, 8 that we picked up from that same spot. All right, I'll keep checking. Well, I mean, it's excellent picking, guys. I don't know if you could see my stick hanging in the tree back there, but I came across a few there, so I hung my stick up, and I have literally just walked in a straight line from there to where I'm at now. And I've probably picked 30, and I haven't turned around yet. They're still in front of me. So, oh, there's one over there. There's a couple right there. And there's a bunch of them back in there too. Oh, and there's one right there too. So it is an excellent day. There's another one. I love it when I find them while I'm filming. So there's probably 10 here to pick. So it's an excellent day. Try to get out there if you can, because they're really out. Well, I'm still picking them pretty well, guys. Here's one that I just spotted when I turned the camera on. I was walking down the hill. I'm still in the same general area. I haven't moved 50 yards from where I first put my stick down. And I see something over here. I'm not sure if it's a porcupine or a skunk, but I thought we'd just try to get it on film. If it's a skunk, I don't want to have anything to do with it, but anyway, it's under that log right there. I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think it's a small porcupine. It's just keeping very still. I saw its tail move earlier. I don't know if it's injured or what's going on, but it seems like it dug itself a little hole there and just hanging out. I better not bother it anymore. Although this whole area is covered with mushrooms, but yeah, let's see if I can get in just a little. Yeah, it's definitely alive. I don't know. Let me see if I can zoom this. Be right in the middle of the picture. Yeah, I don't want to get any closer. Okay, I thought I was interesting. Okay, I finally made it to the top of the hill, guys, and they're out up here too. Here's one somewhere in here. Nice fresh one. And then over here, there's a nice one there. We'll get. Oh, and there's several more out in this little opening here, so very good day. Well, guys, I'm getting quite a few. I have to go back to the car because I tore a hole in my mushroom bag. I got it caught in the zipper of my coat, and I couldn't get it out, so I pulled on it too hard. I got a big hole in my bag, so I don't want to put any more mushrooms in here and risk them falling out. So I'm going to head back to the west, but as I turned around, I saw this guy here. It was just a really nice mushroom growing out here by himself, so I'm going to get that one. And now that I'm down here, I see another one over that way also, so maybe I'll pick these and then head back to the car, have a drink, and come back. Great day for picking, though. Well, I'm almost back to the car. I'm going to change mushroom bags, get a drink of water. It'll be interesting to see if that hummingbird is still in the area. This is about the last spot he attacked me where I'm at right now. So I'm going to walk out to the truck. Let's see if he shows up again. So far, nothing. That's a good thing. Okay. Maybe he's not here anymore. There's my bag. And like I said, I don't want to put any more in there because I got a huge hole in the side. So I'm just going to get a different bag. Rest up a little bit and then head on out. Well, I just put my stick down, guys, because I was walking back to where I left off through an area I usually don't pick, and I figured, well, I better pay closer attention. And as soon as I thought that, I looked down and there are a bunch here, so I'm going to pick these. And maybe we'll, there's some more over there. Maybe we'll spend a little time here. We'll see. There's a nice one over there, just under that log. I think you should see it. That's a better picture of it. The nice mushroom. They're really out good today, so I'm gonna pick some more and we'll head back. Well, just as I'm talking, if I looked over there, here I'll come closer. There are two more sitting right there. Well, guys, picking is still good. Now, I just picked this one up, and I thought what I'd do is, I'm sure most of you are aware of what a true morel is, but I thought I might slice this one in half lengthwise just to show you the unique shape of the morel, you know, the structure of the mushroom as far as the cap and the base goes. So I'll put the phone down for just a second. Okay, so I sliced that mushroom lengthwise, and you can see that the stem is attached to the cap. There's no flap there at all. It's just a solid construction. And most other mushrooms, including some of the morel family, have caps that are detached from the stalk. They're sort of like an umbrella shape, if you would. Well, the true morel, both the black and the yellow here in Michigan, are hollow inside, and they have the stalk that leads right into the cap. There's no separation there. So maybe that'll be helpful for some of you as you look for mushrooms this year. Well, guys, I'm getting some more in the bag. But what I've decided to do is this. There's a lot of ground here I haven't covered yet. But this spot is a pretty off the beaten path type of place. Nobody really comes in here because where I'm picking is really surrounded by pine trees. So it's not really obvious to your casual mushroom picker that there's good habitat in here. Today is Friday, so there aren't as many people out today as there will be tomorrow. So what I think I'm going to do is go to another spot or two that are more obvious, that are good producers. I'm going to go there now, see if I can pick some mushrooms yet before it gets dark today, and then I'll come back here on the weekend if I want to pick some more. Because like I said, this one is kind of out of the way and I never see anybody in here, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll take a longer walk back to the car, see what we can find. Maybe we'll get another spot. It's always good to prospect a little bit when you're in the woods and mark a few spots in the GPS. So we'll do that. All right, talk to you later. Well, we moved to the other spot. I can already see from the tracks a lot of people have been picking in here, so I don't know what we'll find, but got a few spots marked way back there. I'll give it a try and see what we can do. We've got quite a few mushrooms now today, so it was worth coming out, but just curious to see what's over here. Well, I just walked up the path a little way and I see a small morel here, just coming up. So that's a good sign. We'll head up the hill here. Maybe we'll find a few more. Well, I wasn't finding many, but I kept walking and came across this one here. That's a pretty good sized one. And another one in here somewhere. There it is. So I'm going to put the stick down and look around in this area. These are pretty mature, so they should be easy to see. Well, not as much going on here. I've covered a lot of ground, and I think I've only got 5 mushrooms here, so unlike last year where this thing was just just loaded with mushrooms. This year, not much. Now, I know people have been in here because I see where they've been parking their cars, and I saw several cut off mushrooms, so maybe my timing's just bad. But I'm going to head back, and tomorrow's another day. We're supposed to get some rain this weekend. It's still kind of cool though, and before long those yellow morels are going to be popping, so hopefully we'll be able to get a video out on that again. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.